Damn, y'all haven't seen me since I was like a minor. I hope you all are doing well. I'm actually really shocked that most of you all stuck around because my channel has been dead for like 4 years. First, I just want to preface this by saying just because I'm making this update video doesn't necessarily mean I'm coming back to YouTube. Y'all know I struggle with committing to things, especially like any sort of new series I start off. Like just scroll through my channel video history. Like y'all know it's a struggle for me. But I want to make this video because I think y'all deserve it. Like I literally just like left for 4 years and never said like a word, no updates or anything. Like only people that reached out to me personally, I was like, oh yeah, I'm not really doing that, I'm like busy. But nah, this is the official update video. And I want to share with y'all what I've been up to. It's pretty interesting, so yeah, let's get into it. So I graduated. Yes, I know it's hard to believe. Yes, this girl graduated high school. So I was class of 2022, so that was actually already, oh my god, like 3 years ago. That's kind of crazy. And thankfully, like most of my friends from high school are like still in the area. Like they're literally like a couple miles away and I can hang out with them with it like whenever. So that's pretty nice. I am technically in college right now, but I'm only doing like part-time, like super part-time. Like I'm only doing 4 classes a year. So it'll probably take me like 7 or 8 years to get my undergrad, depending on like the pace I decide to go. But pretty much what I did was I worked through starting senior year of high school. I was working and I worked like my entire senior year and I kept working even after I graduated. And I didn't really want to jump right into college because like that is just so much debt for a young teenager to get into right away. So I kept working and I learned about this program called Year Up, like Year Up, like the time frame Year Up, not the continent Europe. And I pretty much did that, and then because of that program I got an internship, and then I actually got a real job. And long story short, I'm doing IT. I also got my driver's license. You know, surprisingly, you would think like that's not a big milestone, but supposedly a lot of Gen Z don't have their license. Not sure why, maybe because either like the cars are too expensive to buy or like we're just scared. If you're wondering what my first car was, it was a 2014 Kia Forte. It was like the hatchback type model, and it was a hand-me-down from my dad because he originally got it for his work, but then he didn't actually use it that much, so he just gave it to me. And you know, it was fun when it worked, but you know, after 8 months I had it, like everything started breaking. Like it was always leaking oil, the sparks plugs will always die when I put it in, and like even the transmission started going out when I was using it. So think my parents paid like $15K for it, and after like a year or two we traded it back to the dealer for like $4K. Yeah, I bought a new car with my own money instead. 2005 Toyota Corolla. Treat me like what treat me like, but don't get me dirty. Hit me dirty. Ooh, I'm gonna ride her until she dies or I die. Hopefully she outlives me. Next, I'm still living in my parents' basement. Like I think I'm always gonna be a basement dweller, but even though I am living in my parents' basement, I did get a place. I bought a house. Yeah, I know. In this economy. In terms of how I did it, so right now I'm actually renting out the house to tenants, so they're pretty much covering like the entirety of the mortgage. And in addition to that, when I was buying the house, I got like a mortgage grant, so that helped out. And then another thing that also helped out was my husband. Yeah, that's another thing. I got married. so that Year Up program I mentioned before, the way I got referred to that program was I was working at my restaurant that I was then working at the time after high school. And I met this customer and, you know, we got into chatting and he recommended me. So I was telling him pretty much like, oh yeah, I was gonna do nursing, but like with COVID and all that stuff, like it kind of went out the window. So basically he referred me to that program and I ended up actually like applying and everything. And because it's like a pretty much a full-time schooling, even though you're not actually paying for anything. I had to quit my then current job, and I would only be able to work like a regular job on the weekends. So we ended up actually working together on the weekends, and you know, basically things worked out clearly. So I got married in December of 2024. I actually just recently had my 1 year anniversary. You know, like a lot happened, you know, within 4 years, especially like between buying a house and starting my part-time college and also getting married. That was like within all like the same 4 months. Like that was kind of chaotic. Like I think if I had to do it again, I probably would not do everything so close together. But you know, I'm very thankful for all the opportunities I've gotten, and with all that crazy stuff out of the way with what I've been doing with my life, let's talk about the channel. So y'all know I have a lot of hobbies: anime, manga, video games, of course, drawing. I like to learn Japanese too, and of course before YouTube. So even though I have all those hobbies though, I feel like the thing I actually spend most of my time doing is just watching other YouTube videos. And maybe some of you guys can relate to that. It's like, oh, I should be doing like this, but you just end up like scrolling or just watching some of your favorite creators. But because I've just been watching so much YouTube, it's really been like pulling me towards going back. Like, oh man, I just really want to like make content again, and especially now I have disposable income. So some of the YouTubers that I've been watching, honestly the ones that have been my favorite so far, have been RNG Gamer, Scott the Woz, of course, classic, Metal Jesus Rocks. I love all those sorts of like pickup / discussion review kind of channels. I still like Let's Plays as well, although the only Let's Player I really watch nowadays is Corey Kenshin because like his blend of comedy and humor and, you know, just the types of videos and games he plays, it's just like chef's kiss. And actually, a side note, do you guys know like he's making a manga? Like I don't know if I've heard of any other like big YouTuber making a manga, but actually hold on, I got all the volumes that are released so far. So these are all the volumes released so far. Sorry, I got holding it at like a little bit of an awkward angle, but it's here, I'll just put those over there. Y'all check it out, Monsters We Make. It's actually pretty good. I would say it's a dark shonen kind of series, sort of like Chainsaw Man or Jujutsu Kaisen, but like the art is really good, the writing is really good. I would say probably my only, I guess, downside I noticed of it was that sometimes like the pacing is a little bit weird, like it might be a little bit too fast with some of the things happening, but considering it's, you know, his first manga ever, like it's really great. Check it out. With all that rambling out of the way, if I was going to return to YouTube, I would probably want to make content similar to just like the YouTubers I just mentioned. Like half the fun I get from video games, aside from playing them, is literally just like going out in the wild to find them and then like talking to other people or friends online about the game or watching videos about the game. So just being able to really engage with that media. And that's something I'd want to share with you guys as well. So like discussions, pickups. I mean, deep down, I do want to do Let's Plays as well, but I really don't want to add like more into the graveyard of like series that I've dropped, or, you know, like games I've never finished, all that. So if I was going to do like Let's Plays, I'd probably either stream or maybe do more like heavily edited content. So like it would be a whole game in one video, or just like across a couple videos, that sort of thing. One last thing I wanted to address, because I know someone's going to ask about it. My Kamen Rider reaction videos. So first of all, thank y'all so much for enjoying that content. Like it was so cool back in the day, getting all that like comments and feedback on those videos. Like it was just incredible. But I mean, going forward, that's not really something I can do anymore. Like, I mean, even just the process of making it was a bit difficult, because pretty much what I would do before is I would, you know, record myself, edit the video, and then make those effects to kind of try and bypass the YouTube copyright algorithm. And sometimes, you know, it would work, but And back then too, my internet speed was so slow, so it would take like forever to upload a YouTube video. But I would upload it and then it would either get like blocked or flagged, so I'd have to go back to the editor, add more effects, export it again, upload it again, and sometimes that would take like hours and hours and hours. I might have to revise it like 3 or 4 times before I could get it passable enough to where people can watch it and it won't be detected by the algorithm. But even not considering any of that, like, I don't think watching full clips of copyrighted content and reacting to them, like, that's not really a viable growth strategy for a channel. Like, even if you manage to sneak away from Big Daddy YouTube for that long, like, once you start to grow bigger, like, you're cooked. So as much as it saddens me that I will not be able to make that sort of content anymore, I do thank you all for enjoying those videos I put out. They were definitely like a great great thing for my channel. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So this is like the official Jersie reboot, or just letting y'all know like I'm still alive. So thank you guys so much for watching this and listening to me ramble, and I hope you all are doing great with your lives, and I hope you guys all have a happy holiday with Christmas coming up. So thank you all for watching, and see you later. Bye.